Yeah, Danganronpa 3 Trial 2. So as is... As is customary, I'm gonna go ahead and load up and read all the truth bullets out loud first, and then I'll speculate on what my thoughts are. Oh, wait, let me check skills first. I don't have a ton of points left. My inf... Oh, okay, that's showing this. It sounds like there's going to be a skill later called Menacing Focus, so I'm probably going to wait for that. I hate to, you know, spend points and then have them not matter. Although I'm... Oh, so I already... Oh, cool. Alright, I already have this. And so simply setting this, that's all of my slots. Silences loud voices during Mass Effect. Okay, that hasn't happened yet. Shit, it's too late. Yes, I did waifu the maid. She was the first one. Not because I particularly liked her, just because I thought that she would die fairly quickly. Alright, Alright, so reading all the truth bullets first. The victim is the ultimate tennis pro, Ryoma Hoshi. The victim's body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. Afterward, the victim's body was consumed by piranhas until only the bones remained. ... Mysterious trail off. Gonta's account. During the magic show, and when the timer hit 20 seconds, Gonta went up on top of the stage. No one was in the tank during that time. Gonta didn't notice Ryoma inside the tank until after the piranhas were released. The night before, Shuichi and some of the others were forced to stay in the ultimate entomologist lab by Gonta, who was tricked by Kokichi. Himiko and Anji were brought in 5 minutes to 9 p.m. Kokichi left the lab at 9 p.m. If that's... Hang on. I'm just gonna... Just so that I don't see it. I saw you listed... I didn't see who they were, but I saw you listed 3 names. And I just want to make sure that I don't read them. Because, keep in mind, if you say, like, 3 people that you've dated, then I know that they survive. And I wanna really make sure that I don't have any hints of any kind. So I know you didn't mean to. And that's okay. Because you're probably not thinking, oh, he doesn't suspect so-and-so. It's okay to reveal their name. But this is Danganronpa. Especially Danganronpa 3. Anything could happen. Which I'll like state again as I get to the end of the thing and say what I'm thinking, like what I'm hypothesizing. The night before, Shuichi and some of the others were forced to stay in the ultimate entomologist lab by Gonta, who was tricked by Kokichi. Himiko and Anji were brought in 5 minutes to 9 p.m. Kokichi left the lab at 9 p.m. Shuichi and the others were forced to participate in the insect meet and greet until after 11 p.m. So during that time... Oh, they actually... okay. They put it here, and then here, and then here. How many people were there? Crammed piranhas, the piranhas that ate Ryoma. Before the magic show, Anji said it looked like there were more piranhas compared to when she prepared for the show the night before. We're pretty sure that that is because the tank was divided in half by this glass pane, and that he was on the other side, so the same number of piranhas were taking up half of the tank and looked more crowded. A square glass pane was at the bottom. It remained perfectly square. Scratched handcuffs. Locked handcuffs that were in the water tank for the Underwater Escape Act. Since it was made out of stainless steel, it was difficult to leave any marks, but small scratches were still visible. seems to have been taken out of the shower room in the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. The window frame of the top window of the gym, it had distinct abrasions as if scratched by something. There were the same distinct abrasions on the window frame of the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab window. The window faced the pool and gym. The water tank that had the piranhas inside, it was kept in the Ultimate Magician's lab and was carried over by Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, and Anji. During the magic show, it was hung over the water escape tank, using the control panel for the stage lights. Only the front side was made out of glass, so no one would be able to see if he was in the back. Other sides were made of wood. It looked like there was no lid from the start. Wet staircase. This is confusing, because I still don't quite understand why the trick is so impressive if all she has to do is climb out of the tank. Behind the stairs that led up to the stage, there was a puddle. The stairs themselves were not wet in certain places. It doesn't seem like the stairs could have gotten wet when the water tank broke. Black piece of fabric that was floating in the pool. At first glance, it looked like trash. Pool rules. Entering the pool is prohibited during nighttime. Scratched sink. We think maybe this is where he was drowned. The sink in the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. It looked large enough to fill a good amount of water into it. There were small scratches on it as if scraped by something. Tennis net cable found in the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. The tennis net cable was properly set up when Shuichi came to the lab the first time around, but the wire had been taken out. It's about 50 feet in length. This is weird that I mentioned it at the time, but it seemed like I didn't even need to go talk to her, but when I did, I got a truth bullet. But maybe I had to anyway. Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. The last person who saw Ryoma was Gonta. It was around 8 p.m. Miu also saw Ryoma 30 minutes before that. Water tank trick, a hatch near the top that opens. See, again, I don't get it. If the tank isn't covered, I don't see why it's difficult to get out, but maybe I'm misunderstanding something. And then immediately after Kokichi left the Ultimate Entomologist lab, he was caught by Kirumi. He stayed with her until 10. They were playing tag or something. She was lecturing him on something and then ran around chasing him. After, he went to the dorms and returned to the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 11 p.m. He saw a figure of a girl in lingerie wandering around the courtyard a few times. So what do we think? First, I was thinking about this after I ended the stream yesterday. You can kind of divide Danganronpa cases into two categories. There are ones where somebody commits murder, tries to cover it up, and you expose their cover-up. And then there are all the other ones, right? Danganronpa 1, Case 1, someone commits murder, tries to cover it up. Case 2, someone commits murder, tries to cover it up. Case 3, someone commits murder, tries to cover it up. Case 4 is where it's weird. Like, there's something that you go, oh, I didn't actually think of that. I wasn't thinking outside the box. I was expecting that someone had murdered someone and tried to cover it up, and I was exposing the cover-up, but there was more to it than that. Case 5, Case 4, it's because it's a suicide, and then Case 5, it's because none of the students actually killed the victim, and you find out that Monokuma just flat out lies. Lies about who the Blackened is, which is a lot more than just, oh, someone killed him, we exposed the cover-up. And then in 2, the first case is kind of a special case, because you find out it's Nagito, and it's like, oh, okay, you were expecting that somebody killed someone and was covering it up, but you were assuming that everyone there was sane and wanted to live, and that's not actually true. So and then the second case, what's the second? Second case is routine, third case is routine, and then the fourth case is also routine, and then at the fifth case is when it's like, okay, this isn't just someone killed someone else and tried to cover it up. The first case here already was, like, very different. It forced you to, break out of an assumption that you might have had about how, things that are true about the world and about the game and about the cases. I don't know if they're going to try and, break the mold for every case? Or is there a possibility that this really is just, you know, one of the, okay, Danganronpa case. Somebody committed murder, tried to cover it up. So by starting the game with such a weird case, I'm on guard now. I'm like, maybe... I'm expecting that it's going to be another, like, knockout, pow, this is going to shatter my preconceptions, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be a difficult cover-up to break, but still just a murder and cover-up, so I don't know which of those it is. If I had to try and pin it on someone, like... It's... I definitely don't have a strong impression. We kind of need to... Some of these we just don't have information about. Like, we're going to have to find out who was the person that was running around naked. I think it was Miyu. We definitely know how the body got there. Somebody drowned him in the tennis lab, or in the prison lab, and then put him on a zip line that went across the pool and into the back of the tank, I guess. It could be Anji. I expected her to live to the end, but maybe it's Anji. Oh, did I... I meant to add a sound. I meant to add a sound and didn't. To the cat hood. There's also the possibility that he's, like, still alive or something. I don't know if it was freaking body double. Who knows? In fact, since it's a magic trick, it totally could, you know, maybe the bottom of the tank is a video screen and they had a mirror in there. Who knows? Yeah, I guess this is one that I'm going into really not having much of an idea. We're just gonna go. In session.
ではでは最初に学級裁判の簡単な説明をしておきましょう。学級裁判では誰が犯人かを議論し、その結果はお前らの投票により決定されます。正しい黒を指摘できれば黒だけがお仕置きですが。
Does he start every class trial with this?
黒としてしまった場合は黒以外の全員がお仕置きされ生き残った黒だけが最終学園から卒業できます。ちなみに必ず誰かに投票してくださいね。投票しない人には
And again with this, refusing to vote will result in your death. I'm waiting for that to be a twist somehow. Oh, alright. I will see you later. Enjoy watching the first trial. It's you. You're the most suspicious one. Actually, no, that's not true.
さあ気合を入れていきますよ。絶対に犯人を見つけましょうね。
ショーの最中に殺人が起きたってことはそれを開催した張本人である。
天子選手は気合十分ですよ。
I guess maybe I should have discussed who I don't think it is.
なんで邪魔するの？これじゃ話が進まないよ。
If I at least eliminate like 3 or 4 people.
それにどうせろくでもない話でしょ。思春期の男子なんて繁殖の話しか。
怪しいのは卑弥呼だよね。
ちょっと！なんでアンジーさんが夢野さんを疑うんですか？
As good as the music is, I want to maybe turn down the music a little bit. Oh, it's already down. Just a little more, just so that we can hear their voices.
アンジーさんは夢野さんの友達じゃないんですか？
アンジーじゃなくて神様がそう言ってるんだ。神 神様が神った推理でみんなが生き残るための道を示してくれてるんだから。感謝しないと罰が当たっちゃうよ。
何が神様ですか。天子はそんなものに負けませんよ。
I kind of feel like anybody who talks at all during the first, like, quarter of the class trial has nothing to do with it. That's not necessarily true.
しかも死体が水槽の中に突然現れるなんて水中脱出のトリックが関係しているとしか思えない。マジックを行った夢野さんを疑うのは自明の理だよ。
それは違うぞ。うちの水中脱出にトリックなどない。あれは魔法だからな。
魔法。
そうじゃなくて自分が犯人じゃねえってことを意見しろよ。
魔法か。あったら素敵だね。不思議ミラクルだよね。で、卑弥呼って龍馬を殺しちゃった？正直に神様に告白しちゃいなよ。
See, just based on what I just said, I think maybe it's not Anji. For her to be making any kind of accusation this early.
星ちゃんを殺したんだよ。まあそのトリックが何なのかはわからないけどさ。
Maybe it is actually. If I was gonna put anybody at the top of my list, I'd say the maid. What's her name? Tojo.
ここまで言うってことは本当にあれって魔法なんじゃ。いい
からさっさとトリックの種明かしをすれば。じゃないと本当に犯人になるよ。
Right, because she sewed the curtains. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh man. She mentioned a couple times that she had sewed the curtains for the show, and that's all she had really worked on, and the curtain is what was covering the window. Is it really that simple? So it's up to me. So I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me.
神様のお告げによると、犯人は水中脱出のトリックを使って自分と龍馬の居場所を入れ替えたんだって。
その直後にタイムリミットが来て、星ちゃんは上の水槽から落ちてきたピラニアに、いやー、食べられて死んじゃった。
Oh, he was eaten alive. No.
死んでも死にきれない結末だよ。
Savage way to
そ
go.
れは違うわい。
Oh, that was
水
cute.
中脱出の魔法にトリックなどない。いつまで言ってんだまな板女。
Ryoma's body was eaten by the piranhas that fell into the tank. That is a fact, but it doesn't mean it was the cause of death. I know. This guy and his hints. I'm gonna let this play through again because I want to hear her say, no, that's wrong again. It was very cute.
自分と龍馬の居場所。
いやー、食べられて死んじゃった。
ピラニアに食べられて白骨化なんて死んでも死にきれない結末だよ。
それは違うわい。
違うわい?
水中脱出の魔法にトリックなどない。いつまで言ってん自分と龍馬の居場所を入れ替えたんだって。
その直後にタイムリミットが来て、星ちゃんは上の水槽から落ちてきたピラニアに、
ピラナー。
食べられて死んじゃった。それは違うぞ。
So we already knew that too. He was drowned in the lab, the prison lab.
ここに死因は溺死って書いてあるよね。
つまり星のやつは溺れて死んだってことだな。
へえ、そうなんだ。モノクマファイルなんて見てないから 知らなかったよ。
嘘を言わないでください。嘘つきは男子の始まりですよ。でも
中高校生の No, wait. 中高校級の嘘つき。
ピラニアにガブガブされただけでしょ。
I like how we're still pretending that that's not his
夢野さ
ultimate.
んの水中脱出のタイムリミットは60秒しかありませんでしたし、ショーの序盤に入れ替わったとしても、その短時間での歴史は不可能だと思いますよ。
That's maybe somewhat
彼はい
true.
つ歴史させられたのかしらね。
He drowned. He actually die in 60 seconds with no air? Maybe not. It probably depends. Before the show started.
そうだ。星君はあのショーが始まる前にすでに溺死させられていたはずだよ。
So we've come to a fair number of conclusions already.
僕も同感だよ。
We don't really know the who or the why, but we have a pretty good idea of how.
水の中から逃げようともしていなかった。それどころか身じろぎ一つしていなかったんだ。そう、死んでいたんだよ。あの時の彼はすでに死者になっていたのさ。では、彼の死体はあの時までどこかに隠されていて、犯人がそれを水中に出現させたということですか？
でもどこに隠していたの？
ショーの最中に水槽に出現させるとなると、水槽のすぐそばである必要がある。
I see you in your misdirection.
そんな隠し場所がどこにあんだよ。
Although maybe she did it, but someone else. Like we're gonna pull a we're gonna pull a Pekoyama.
知ってるはずだけど。
夢のまだ勇気になんねえのかよ。
魔法じゃからな。
ここまで言うってことは本当にあれって魔法なんじゃ。
あんたは黙ってて。
夢野さんは徹底してるね。まあ、夢を与える人間は徹底的に
What's up, Serpent? We just started. We've only done one non-stop debate so far,
それは言わせてあげようよ。
where they just wanted me to point out that he was not eaten alive by piranhas. He was already dead at the time. He had drowned beforehand. And my suspicion is on Kirumi, because she made the curtains. What a horrible thing Danganronpa does to you. Goes, you sewed some curtains. I bet you're a filthy murderer.
魔法じゃぞ。魔法じゃ。魔法じゃ。魔法じゃ。
Ah, you're adorable.
夢野さんの呪いが出ましたよ。夢野さんの呪いは効きますよ。
せめて魔法を使えば。
If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. I'm not sure why that is. So we know already she went out the hatch in the back. Water tank. It's actually called water tank trick. What could the trick of the water tank be? Could it be the water tank trick?
それだと絶対に見つかるでしょう。
ステージのどこかに仕掛けがあったはずよ。
Mechanism on the stage?
なら水槽を覆っていたカーテンが怪しいね。
水槽に落ちてた四角いガラス板はどうだ？
水槽に抜け穴でもあったんじゃない？
Secret yes, there
きっ
was.
と本当に魔法なんですよ。
魔法で水中脱出したんだね。
実は夢のは2人いたとかな。で、どっちかは白金の変装とかな。だからコスプレは変装じゃないんだって。
That's right, there was a similar water tank in Himiko's lab. If I remember my investigation, there was some trick to the tank. A water tank trick, if you will.
なら水槽を覆っていたカーテンが怪しいね。
水槽に落ちてた四角いガラス板はどうだ。
水槽に抜け穴でもあったんじゃない？
それに賛成だ。
Alright. Nailing it. Who's ready for a perfect trial? You ever seen a triple S rank?
春川さんの言う通りだ。
World first?
あの水槽には抜け穴があったんだよ。
ふーん、本当にあったんだ。
うん。僕は夢野さんの研究教室でショーに使われたのと同じ水槽を調べたんだけど、水槽の側面の一部が開く仕組みになっていたんだ。あれが水槽から脱出するための抜け穴だったんだよ。
際立って力を制すのです。
We're gonna have a talk about words and how I'm about to cut them with a sword. If you didn't know that was possible.
おかしいって。
What do you mean?
そんなことにも気づかないあたりは、所詮は犀原さんも男子ですね。
So she's gonna argue that it was not a hatch or
そん
something.
な男子には天候が熱い拳と現実を叩き込んでやります。 水槽の側面が開いたからって夢野さんの水中脱出とは関係ありません。彼女は抜け穴なんて使っていません。
She didn't use an escape hatch.
そう強く確信しています。というわけなので殴りますね。
ちょっと待ってよ。殴る前に聞かせて。確信しているって何か根拠でもあるの？
She's gonna say there would have been water on the floor.
水槽の穴から外に出たら
Wow.
一緒に大量の水も出てしまいますよ。そうしたら周辺は水浸しじゃないですか。
Got it.
その言葉切ってみせる。
His voice. I'm wondering if there's gonna be some kind of a,
ちゃんとあったんだ。
I don't know, Radical 6 twist or something with why the heck his voice is so high pitched.
あの階段が設置されていた位置をよく思い出してほしいんだけどさ。
Right?
あ
The
の位置は
voice?
水槽の抜け穴がある位置と全く同じなんだ。
I can't even tell. Did they like have somebody speak normally and then pitch shift it? Because it doesn't. I can't tell if it's a guy or a girl.
考えられるんだ。
階段の内部って、じゃああの階段って中に入れたの？
それなら夢野さんの水中脱出の方法もはっきりしてくるよね。
I guess it sounds like a girl.
夢野さんが水槽に入った直後、ショーの演出で水槽にカーテンがかけられる。と同時に水中の夢野さん
Okay,
は
I didn't
水槽の
quite
抜け穴から
catch
階
that.
段の内部に入るんだ。その時溢れた水は階段の内部に溜まるから周囲が濡れる心配はない。
そこから外に出るときはどうするの？
I'm glad that they didn't like have a logic dive where they wanted me to figure that out that
階段に
the
脱出
staircase
用の
was
扉もあ
hollow.
ったはずだよ。きっとステージ裏側の側面が開く仕組みだろうね。しかも扉は側
That would
面
be really
全体が
difficult to
開く
get
わけじゃ
into
なくて
feet first, though.
下の方は開かないようになっていたんだ
That's
と思う。
weird.
それなら水を階段内部に残したまま本人だけが外に出ることができますね。
ただし本人はびしょびしょに濡れているはずだから周囲に完全に痕跡を残さないのは不可能だ。
それでステージ裏の階段周辺にあんな水たまりができていたんだね。
夢野が階段の側面から出た時に濡れた服から水が滴ったんだな。
Huh?
どうなんだよ、びしょびしょビッチ。
Bishobichi.
え、
Meh.
この反応からして正解みたいだね。
でも服が濡れてたって言いましたけど、夢野さんが水中脱出を成功させた時は。
そうね、彼女の服は濡れていなかったわね。
当然じゃ。うちの水中脱出は種も仕掛けもない。魔法じゃからな。
I hope they didn't pay her voice actress too much. They just had, it was magic and then just put it on repeat. Gee.
そうだ。
I don't know why this is important.
制服を着替えたからだよね。
寄宿舎には予備の制服が何着も置いてあったはずです。それをあらかじめステージ裏に隠しておいたのですか？
そういえば卑弥呼って今朝制服とタオルを持って体育館に来てたよね。
I'm also not really sure why she needed to be dry in order for the trick to be a success.
短時間で髪を完全に乾かすのは難しいだろうけど、夢野さんは髪が短い上に帽子もかぶってるから、少しくらい濡れてても誰にも気づかれないだろうね。
濡れませんよ。夢野さんは水には濡れない体質なんです。
どんな体質？
夢の、そろそろ観念したらどうだ？
うちの負けじゃ。
We won. Stop the timer. World record.
あの水槽と階段には仕掛けがあったんじゃ。
やっぱりね、分かってたけど。
ただ水槽に仕掛けがあったのは認めるが、うちがそれを使ったとは
She
限
has
ら
a
ん
cute
ぞ。
face on the side
うち
there.
はあくまで魔法によって水中脱出しただけじゃからな。だからいつまで言ってんだ。てめえは頭もどぶすか？
まあ、これで水中脱出の方法も分かったことだし、さっさと話を進めようか。
星君の死体が隠されていた場所ね。今の話から考える限りだと、おそらくその階段の中のスペースでしょうね。
Giving us suggestions that are
そこは夢野さん
contrary
が
to the
脱出に
truth.
使うスペースだよね。
I don't know,
一緒にあ
Tojo.
の階段の中に入ったのか？アングラ系のド変態じゃねえか。
いいえ、それは無理だと思います。あそこには2人同時に入れる広さはありません。
そんなに大きな階段でもないし、いくら星君と夢野さんが小柄でも難しいと思う。同時に入る必要ないよ。入れ替わりで入ればいいだけだから。
Stop being wrong, everybody. It's only making this take longer.
水槽から階段のスペースに入るとき、そこにあった死体を引っ張り出して。
Nope. Now we can counter this with Gonta.
代わりにスルスルっと自分が入れば、ほら、あの時の状況が完成。卑弥呼はそうやって自分と龍馬の死体を入れ替えたのだ。
待ってください。どうして夢野さんがやったって決めつけるんですか？
むしろ卑弥呼以外に今の方法ができた人っている？
Oh, I didn't catch. Are they putting her closer to the middle the more people suspect her?
一緒に行動していた夢野さんを追い詰めるんですか？
天子こそ卑弥呼のことをかばってるけど、その卑弥呼が犯人だったら
Oh,
どうする？
even in the like right now when we're zooming from person to person, you can see she's still in the
神
middle.
様に祈りを捧げる人もいなくなっちゃうんだよ。天子はそれでもいいの？
いいですよ。
What?
誰に何を言われようと、天子は信じています。 人を殺すような人じゃありません。天子はそう信じているんです。こんな状況だろうと信じたい人すら信じられないなら天子は死んだ方がマシです。だから天子は最後まで夢野さんを信じます。
Huh? Gonta's account.
龍馬の
Easy
死体を
peasy.
水中で入れ替えられたのは卑弥呼しかいないんだよ。
夢野さんは自分が水槽から脱出する際に階段の中から死体を引っ張り出して入れ替わりでその中に入ったんだね。
それを見たとでも言うんですか？
さすがに見るのは不可能よ。あの時はショーの最中だったから。水槽にはカーテンがかかっていたもの。
つまり誰も見ていないってことだね。
うちは犯人ではないぞ。階段の中にも星の死体なんてなかった。
嘘つくんじゃねえよ、天使なブス。
Donkey lipped.
嘘なんかじゃありません。そして手品でもブスでもありません。
龍馬の死体を水中で
夢野さんは自分が水槽から脱出する際に階段の中から死体を引っ張り出して入れ替わり
でその中に
入ったんだね。
見たとでも言うんですか？
さすがに見るのは不可能よ。
Where is
あ
it?
の時はショーの最中だったから。はカーテンがかかっていたもの。
Is it right here?
つまり誰も見ていない。
B.
それは違うぞ。
Who's ready for the triple S rank?
いや、水槽の中を見ていた人ならいたんだ。ゴンタ君だよ。ショーの最中にステージに上がったゴンタ君は上から水槽の中を見ていたんだ。そうだよね、ゴンタ君。
見るには見たんだけど、でも誰もいなかったよ。
誰もいなかった。
水槽の中には誰もいなかったんだ。だから手がかりにはならないんだね。
A for
Yeah.
atrociously
それは
imperfect?
大きな手がか
They
り
gave me
だ
an
よ。
A last time, even though I failed a lot.
もし階段の中に星君の死体を隠していたなら、夢野さんがその中に入るとき、星君の死体を外に出さなくちゃいけないはずなんだ。だってあの階段には2人が同時に入るほどのスペースはなかったからね。
We're really, really sure of that,
ゴ
even
ン
though
タ君が
nobody
水槽
measured.
の中を見たとき、
And even though
そ
they're
こに
both
誰もい
tiny.
なかったってことは、階段の中に星君の死体を隠していたって考えは成立しなくなるんだ。
無理やり2人同時に入ったかもしれねえだろ。入れ替わりを目撃されねえようにな。
けど目撃を警戒すること自体が不自然だと思うよ。ゴンタ君が水槽の中を見たのは偶然で、本来はカーテンで見られないって前提があったはずだよ。
だとすると無理して狭い階段の中で死体と入れ替わろうとは考えないはずです。むしろ死体を水槽に出してから入る方が素早く楽に行えるので合理的です。
We're spending so much time on this, even
星
though
君の死体が隠され
his
ていた
body
のは
wasn't hidden in the
階段
stairs.
の中じゃないの？だったら死体はどこに隠されてたんだよ。はっきりしねえと無差別的にぶっ殺すぞ。
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase. But where?
星の死体はどこに隠してあったんだよ。
Pain?
本当に階段の中じゃないんだよね。
夢野さんが入るスペースしかありませんしね。
Only enough space for
だったら
Himiko.
カーテンの裏はどうですか？
そ そこから水槽に入る手段があれば
A way to
可能
enter
性
the
としては
tank.
ありえるかもしれないよね。
むしろ死体はずっと水槽の中にあったけど
In the tank all
ア
along,
ンジーた
yes.
ちに見えてないだけだったり
Smoke and mirrors,
か
da
な
da
り
da
特
da,
殊な
razzle
視覚効果で
dazzle.
もないと無理だよ。
Top-notch
ピラニア
visual
が入ってい
effects.
た水槽は
そんなところに死体を隠してたら先にピラニアに食われちまうだろうが。
でも死体とピラニアが分断されていれば
Separated, yes.
ピラニアに襲われることはないよね。
星の死体はどこに隠してあったんだよ。本当に階段の中
I,
じゃない
I guess I do kind of like the
夢野さんが入るスペースしかありませ
the
んしね
typography, the stuff moving all over. It makes it more interesting.
そこから水槽に入る手段がある。
可能性としてはあり得るかもしれないよね。むしろ死体はずっと水槽の中にあったけど、アンジーたちに見えてないだけだったり。かなり特殊な視覚効果でもないと無理だよ。
ピラニアが入っていた水槽は
そんなところに死体を隠してたら先にピラニアに食われちまうだろうが。
Who's ready?
でも死体とピラニアが分
それに賛成だ。新宮寺君の言う通りだ。死体とピラニアは分断されていたんだよ。
Oh, we're gonna spend so much like this is all this is doing is making me more and more like even though it has nothing to do with who did it, the fact that I already know all of this stuff is just making me more complacent in the fact that I think that it is the maid.
あのガラス板を仕切りにすれば水槽の中にピラニアのいないスペースを作ることができる。そうすればピラニアに襲われずにあの中に死体を隠しておくことができるはずだよ。
Exactly.
だったら死体が隠されていた場所はピラニアが入っていた水槽で間違いないですね。
じゃあ星の死体はピラニアと一緒に上の水槽から落ちてきたのか。
やっぱりそうだったんだ。
どうしたのゴンタ君。
あのね、ピラニアが落ちてきた時、ゴンタはステージの上にいたでしょ。
Now when we're gonna freeze frame it on that little
ずっと近
cutscene.
くで見ていたから気づいたんだと思うけど、あの時たくさんのピラニアに混じって
We saw it really briefly, like even without seeing it, I think I would have figured it out. But I did see, you just real quick at this part, you see like a little bit of his hat or head or something. Where is it? Oh, well, in black and white I couldn't see. In the color version it was a little bit easier. Oh, I probably should have been reading that.
あれが星君の死体だったのかもしれないよ。
でもちょっと待って、本当にピラニアの水槽に死体が隠してあったの？だってあの水槽って正面がガラス張りだったわよね。つまり正面からは丸見えよ。そんな水槽に死体を隠しておけるのかしら。
I'm more and more sure that
い
it's
くら水槽の水が濁ってたから
Kurumi.
って丸見えは困るよ。
In which case, I'm glad that we already got her undergarments.
あるもので死体を隠していたんだよ。
So certain something was used to obscure the body.
あるもの？
Arumono.
さっき死体とピラニアを分断するためにガラス板を仕切りにしたって言ったけど、その方法で死体を分断させることには同時に
Yeah, you can't see
死
through
体
the
を隠せ
piranhas.
るって利点もあったんだ。
なぜその方法で死体を隠せるんだ。
How was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? Oh, damn. I hit the wrong button. That was an interface problem. Because most of the... Right before when... What's the, Yeah, so how do you scroll down now? It used to be right-click and move the mouse. So it won't actually let me scroll down those descriptions. What do they want here? Okay, it is just that you can't see through the piranhas.
ピラニアだよ。死体はピラニアで隠されていたんだ。
I'm calling that one. I'm taking a mulligan on that. That shouldn't count. Because I hit right-click in order to hold right-click and move the mouse, which is how you scroll on the other screen. They have inconsistent controls. Listen. This is a perfect trial. You're not paying attention. Like... If you can tell me how I was supposed to scroll down that description, then I will accept that this is an imperfect trial.
いや、実際に増えたわけじゃなくて、そう見えただけなんだ。ガラス板で仕切りを作ると、その分ピラニアのスペースが狭くなるでしょ。その結果、ピラニアがぎゅうぎゅうになって増えたように見えただけなんだよ。
そしてピラニアが密集した分だけ奥も見えにくくなるはずだから。
それが目隠し代わりになって。
We gotta have an 8-minute conversation about piranha density. Come on, guys.
蓋じゃな。ピラニアの水槽についていた蓋じゃ。あの蓋は簡単に取り外せるようになっておったから、それを仕切り板として悪用したんじゃろ。
どうでもいい補足をありがとう。
何言ってるんですか。重要な補足ですよ。蓋なら少し大きいかもしれませんが、斜めにすればぴったりはまりそうですし。
Shouldn't the lid be larger than the tank?
さすがは夢野さんですね。
You shouldn't be able to fit it inside.
ここまで証拠が出揃ってんなら、死体の隠し場所はピラニアの水槽で間違いなく。
Professor Portal! Welcome!
おめでとうございます夢野さん。これで
I don't know if you were here for any of the other Danganronpa 3 streams. We're all the way to finishing up Chapter 2 today.
だって水中で死体と入れ替わったんじゃないなら、必ずしも夢野さんの。
And then the plan is to go ahead and do all of Chapter 3 tomorrow.
他の容疑者も考えられるってだけで、容疑者から外れたわけじゃないけどね。
Mocking me.
それでも大いなる進歩なの。
It wasn't even like I saw that I got it wrong and then said, "Oh, my finger slipped." I was as soon as it submitted, I was like, "No, I didn't mean to do that." I have some complaints about this game's controls. Not the least of which is the switching of A and S.
器のちっちゃい神様だな。
ちっちゃい。
いや、いいんじゃ。悪いのはアンジーではない。悪いのはこの学級裁判。この殺し合いなんじゃからな。ねえ夢野
さん、どうしてそんなに心が優しいんですか。
と神様も言っておるからな。
Really?
じゃがイケメンの神様がふて寝してしまったとは残念じゃわい。
洗脳がまるで溶けてない。
So this weird love triangle is going to go on a bit longer.
天子は諦めませんよ。これ式はお茶の子です。つか、どうすん
Oh,
だよ。
I wonder if at some point,
振り出しに戻っちまったじゃねえか。
if Yumiko is going to get, or whatever her name is, if the mage gets killed and Anji like goes rogue because of it, you flunk out of Tard school or something?
容疑者はアリバイのないやつだけだからね。
あ、アリバイってなんだよ。
ああ、色豚にわかるわけないよね。仕方ない。順を追って説明してあげるよ。
色豚？
犯人は体育館でピラニアの水槽に仕切り板を入れたり、そこに死体を隠したりしたみたいだけど、体育館でそんな細工ができる時間なんて実は結構限られてるんだよね。
Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up this scene. Now, the actual truth is yesterday... Good.
昨日の夜時間前だね。
And yet, that's not even necessarily true, right? If they killed him during nighttime, they could still get him to the tank.
待てよ。なんで昨日の夜時間前ってわかるんだ？
今のは消去法で考えればいいだけのバカみたいに簡単な問題なんだけど、仕方ないな。頭の弱いビチコちゃんのために説明してあげるか。
ビチコちゃん。
まず夜時
She
間
can
は
dish it out, but she
体
can't
育館
take
が
it.
閉鎖されている以上
That's Sean
可能
Connery
性
for
は
you.
なくなるんだ。
4時間に体育館に入るとなっちゃうからね。
おいらの肛門がね、サイレンや。
そして夜時間が明けた後、つまり今朝のショーの前って可能性だけど、
いやそれはないよ。今朝はアナウンスが鳴る前からアンジーとヒミコが体育館の前で待ってたんだぞ。
というわけで残された可能性は昨日の夜時間前しかないんだよ。こんな簡単な問題を間違えるようなやつはそこの色豚ビチコちゃんレベルの恥ずべき存在だよね。
I thought he was supposed to be the ultimate liar,
犯人は昨日の
not the
夜時間
ultimate savage.
星君の死体をピラニアの水槽に入れたのね。
Okay.
だったら彼が殺されたのも昨日の夜時間前ということになるわね。
これで犯行時刻が分かったね。
I'm wondering, was he actually killed
ま
during...
だざっくりしてんな。もっと時間を絞れねえのかよ。
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. What clue helps determine when Ryoma was killed?
これだ。
Okay.
星君の目撃情報
I get nervous. I feel like they don't give you as much time during those. I feel rushed. I never did during the other ones. The timer was just incidental. It's like, oh, I guess we should put a timer here. Let's make it like 3 minutes.
星君を最後に見かけたのはいつかって。
ええ、最後に見かけたのは極原君だったわよ。
Huh?
そうなの？
ゴンタさんが最後に星さんを見かけたのはいつなんですか？
みんなを昆虫で和もう会に誘ってる時だから夜8時くらいだったと思う。
最後に目撃されたのが夜8時。なおかつ殺されたのが夜時間前ということは。
Alright.
夜8時から夜10時までが犯行
Are
時
you
刻という
misleading me, Kirumi? Is that what you're doing?
その時間のアリバイがない人を探せばいいんだね。
Is that specifically why she tried to spend so much time with
だってその時間帯は
Kokichi
大半の人間が
until 10
ゴンタ君に
o'clock?
捕まっていたからね。
確かあの場にいなかったのは星君以
I think
外
it's
だ
all
と。
coming together. Or I think I'm getting
私と
more and more
桃田君が
overconfident.
います。それに春川さんの4人ね。
さすがは東條ちゃん。自分に不利でもちゃんと自己申告してくれるんだね。
私はみんなのために動いているんだもの。 真実に近づくためならいくら疑われても構わないわ。
ああ、美しいよ。その自己犠牲の精神は美しすぎるよ。
ついでにこれも先に言っておくわね。犯行時刻の夜8時から夜10時までの間なんだけど、私は一人で体育館に行っているわ。ただしほんの5分くらいよ。
だとしてもそこまで自己申告する？自分で自分の首を絞めてるようなもんだよ。
いくら5分くらいっつっても体育館に一人でいたのは怪しすぎんだろ。犯人はそのメイドババアで決まりだ。
メイドバ
てめえが
バア。
星をやったんだろ。
The fact that someone's saying it is making it less likely that it's true. Stop ruining my theories by giving voice to them, Miyu. Please.
必要ね。
ですがイルマさんにだって犯行時刻のアリバイはありませんよね。
Yeah, she does. She was walking around with her boobs out.
俺様は体育館がどこにあるのかも知らねえんだぞ。そうやって無駄な嘘までつくからイルマさんは
Oh, I gotta remember too. I have the ability to lie. I don't think you can pick up statements in this one. There's just the lying. But I think since we're still only on the second case, I think he'll make it clear that that's what I should do.
体育館なんかに行ってない。
でも誰もそれを証明できないんだよね。
で、桃田ちゃんはそのしょぼひげからしてかなり怪しいよね。
Hey, hey, I resent that.
とにかくアリバイがない4人の中に犯人がいるのは間違いありません。
申し訳ありませんが、君たちを疑わざるを得ない状況です。
誰ですか？誰が犯人なんですか？
待ってよ、なんで俺が疑われてんだ。さっきから大活躍してやってるのによ。
思い出したぞ。俺様にはアリバイがあったんだ。
私が怪しいかどうかは議論を進めてみる。
Oh, we're gonna do the Lulu Dallas multi pass. Here we go.
犯人なんかじゃない。
The mass panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking. Your next line is, "It's time for the mass panic debate." Well, you're exactly correct, buddy, but let me give you another This will have loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut them up with your left-click silencer. After that, all the arguments will be audible again. Then you just shoot the truth bullet at the weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for understanding. Alright. Let's do it. Hiding in the girls' bathroom. Filthy now. Really be through. Anyone? Stay at the gym. Okay, he said something. There was only one weak spot the whole time, and it was at the end there. Oops. Ah. Oh no, there was that one too. Hiding in the girls' bathroom. This is probably gonna be pool rules, right? Did you really leave it? Oh, so that was wrong. Kirumi was at the gym the entire time, was she not? I do not believe that evidence is sufficient proof. Oh, no, oh, okay. It was Kokishi's account. I'm bad. I was careless. This does a good job of making you feel rushed, even when it's not really. Just get some health back. Even though I won't need it. There we go. Alright, that time it's officially not perfect, Serp. Are you happy? Are you happy? Do you want to take a clip? You want to put it on Reddit? Ah, I knew this too. It's just, it is actually legitimately harder to it probably doesn't seem like it when you're just watching, but it is a little bit harder to, like, both the moving text and the fact that they're throwing multiple statements at you at once makes you more, like, you gotta move your eyes around more. It's harder to concentrate. She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half.
大間くんは夜9時に東條さんと出会って、それから夜時間まで一緒だったらしいんだ。
Right, and then by nighttime it would have been too late to go into the gym, even for 5 minutes.
で、俺はその直後にゴンタの研究教室を出て、そこでばったり東條ちゃんと会ってるから。確かに東條ちゃんが体育館にいられたのは夜9時になるまでの5分間だけじゃないかな。
Oh wait, what?
大間くんにはその話をもっと早くしてもらいたかったわね。
ごめん忘れてた。裁判を盛り上げるためとかそういう意図はないよ。
忘れた。その発言は嘘の可能性がありそうです。
人間はロボットと違ってハードディスクから簡単に記録を呼び出せないんだよ。
僕が落ち込むと思いましたか？むしろ皆さんの非合理さに同情します。
とにかく、もし私が犯人だとすると、たった5分間で星君を殺したことになるわ。さらに、その死体を体育館まで運んで、ピラニアの水槽に隠すなんて、とても不可能よ。
星を体育館に呼びつけて殺せば、死体の運搬をする必要はなくなる。
No, she didn't kill him in the gym.
そうすれば、あとは水槽の細工だけで済むけど。
もともと体育館にはアンジーさんたちがいて、極原くんが彼女たちをさらったのは私にとって不可抗力よ。まさかそれを計算に入れて、あらかじめ星くんを呼び出しておいたとでも言うの？
Then again, it's too early to be pinning things on her if she's really the. No, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. We gotta find someone else to suspect. They wouldn't roll it back to being real easy.
それができた可能性があるのはアリバイのない残りの3人。
イルマさんと桃田さんと春川さんですね。
Actually, even in Danganronpa 1 Case 1, nothing pointed, like, other than the evidence. Like, nothing that happened in the trial pointed to Leon until near the end.